Hello. We are back. So, I think what I'm going to do... So, I also need to look for more oil. So, we could try and bring those things together. So, if we do a scan for nitrogen and a scan for oil, do they both work? Or does it one override the other? Ah, looks like the oil overrode it. There's more oil over there. And there was definitely no nitrogen over there. So maybe we start going towards nitrogen and have a look. If there's also oil that way. But I think this is the one I want to go for. So I already started exploring this way. And it's only like as far away as the aluminium, the bauxite is. So we could probably deal with that. We've got some time left on the stream. So I guess what I do need to check is what do we need to build for nitrogen? So, okay. So resource well. Put down a resource well. And then you put down node well extractors. What do you use nitrogen for? Okay, so I basically just need to bring the nitrogen back to a factory, or at least close enough to a factory to build stuff. So I shouldn't need to process it. So I could do train, maybe, with a tank. So I'll need one of those. Welcome back. I'm just checking something. So I'm gonna guess that we need like a few of these. Because if I'm remembering correctly, you put the well pressurizer down in the middle, and then it kind of makes stuff come out of things around it. Let's have a look on what it does if I hover over it on the map. Okay, so it's got one normal node and 6 pure nodes, I'm guessing. Well, we'll do like 3. Let's edit this so we're removing the fused frame, because that's just going to confuse me. Let's go with 2 trains, 1 fluid, 2 fluid freight platforms, 2 train stations, a freight car, oops, and we'll need loads of railway. That's just, yeah, okay. And we'll need to make sure that we have pipelines. So it says fluids, but I'm assuming that includes gas, because what else are we going to transport them in? So let's see if we have everything we need in our storage. So computers, down here, and motors. Motors on here. And let's have a look at how much space we've got. Lots of space. I think I'm going to dump some of this quick wire, because we do not need that right now. We have plenty. Just grab 1 stack back. Then what I'll grab is some pipes. And beams. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we've got 4 full stacks of pipes and beams. And how much concrete and plates do we have? We don't have much concrete left. Grab some of that. And we also need these copper sheets for pipe work. Okay, so fingers crossed, that is everything we need. Let's go. Oops. Wrong button. Make sure we are going in the correct direction for the nitrogen. I think it was over this way. Hey! Oh, you. There's a back eye. Ignore you for now. Yeah, so it is this way. More. Yeah, I haven't been everywhere since it fully got updated, so the creatures are still there. Okay. Yeah, this way. Okay, and I think we need to swap jetpacks. Do I have the other? I don't have the other jetpack on me. Never mind. Just that way. So I guess what we could do is build some power towers instead. Because we will need to get the power up here anyway, so we might as well. And let's swap this out. Also means thank you, game, for auto-saving right then. That was wonderfully convenient of you. Oh yeah, this is cool. Okay. Nitrogen. Keep going. That way. Okay. Yeah, we'll go that away. I wondered what that was for a second. But it's just more presents. Thank you, game. Oh, it's one down there. This is a much more chill way to explore. Oh, have you not experienced FICS MAS yet? Yeah, it's first day of FICS MAS today. So I've done some stuff, but it's one of those game events that you can't go through too quickly because you need items which you don't have unless you have been through FICS MAS already. Or you wait for them during, like, there's like an advent calendar. which you get the stuff that you need. Yeah. So we have lots of presents just appearing, flying, whatever. Well, just another 800 meters. How far can we get this to go? That's probably do it. So you can pick up these items whenever. Yeah, you don't need special holiday materials to open them. You get gifts, which I don't think I've currently got any on me. But you get gifts that you are a resource that you use to make other items, which are holiday themed. Yeah, this is literally the first time I've thought of doing it this way, and it is incredible. I love these power towers. They are like one of the best things that Coffee Stain has made for this game, I think. So, can I... Oof, that's right on the edge. I think I did it a little bit like this for the bauxite, but I don't think I needed to go quite as far. But I love the fact that I'm not even touching the power towers. I'm just using the zip line until I have enough, until I'm close enough to get to the tower where my hover pack works. Okay. Now where are we going? Okay, just the other side of these bastards. I should have a look and see where I actually need to go. Because it might just be down a bit. No? Okay, it is a bit further that way. Make sure to stay far enough away from the toxic poop. Oh, I think that's the nitrogen. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just going to need to work out the best route to train everything back now. Because I don't think the trains can go quite as steep as this. But anyway, we have more presents. So we have resource well, pressurizer, which is very cool looking. Okay, and now there is stuff coming out of the little well things. Nitrogen gas, pure, awesome. So does this... Right, so the well potential is 780 meters cubed a minute. I'm assuming each of these only does like a certain amount. Trying really hard. Okay, so that does 120 a minute. The massive shadows you get from these. Oh, fracking, kind of. Okay, so they've already got their full 50 each, I guess. That's why they're not doing any more. I'm assuming that doesn't need power. No. That is pretty cool. So I guess what we could do is like build a pipeline like this. A little cross junction. I'm gonna guess that this probably is gonna not be that efficient, so it's probably not gonna use all of everything, because I bet it's actually producing more than we can move in these pipes. But I'm fine with that. Okay, this isn't working like that. It's just too close. I don't think this one's gonna work either. So let's try this again. This isn't the prettiest way to do these, but this is literally the first time I'm doing this, so I'm not going to be too precious about it looking perfect. Okay, so now these pipes are full of nitrogen gas. Lovely. The next thing to do is work out trains. So we need a station in here somehow. Okay. I think I'm gonna send up a little bit, because I don't think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think gas doesn't mind as much about head lift. I think. Please do correct me if you know I am wrong. Because I wouldn't want to assume and then have to do it all again. I think it was 3 wide. Nitrogen gas. Specifically in this game, not in general. Because obviously the game is not the same as real life. I think we need to go a bit further this way. And then we'll we'll do the train station out this way and then get it to turn, I guess, maybe. So yeah, train station will fit on there. Just. I might make it wider just so it doesn't look so bad. Let's go one wider. Very brutalist architecture today. Yeah, that's better. And then we can have like a little... actually have like a gap around it. Give it a little nudge. And I hope we've actually built it the right way around this time, which I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. Okay, well, we can fix that in a second. We put the fluid platform... If we put the freight platform on first... we can dismantle the station and attach it the correct way around. I think that's correct. As if I'm remembering correctly, it's like the circle goes on the end. Right, and now we can... so I've made it like this so that there's extra space in case we want to build more. I might actually just put in an empty platform for the hell of it. Just so that we've got extra. Extra space. And then train. So train, broker, train, not enough space. Okay. And then let's just make this go in if we can. Okay, I think we need to make this go down first. So if... Oh. That is actually working quite well. I like the look of that. A lovely noodle. Oh, I think I've got noodles for dinner tonight. I wondered why I started getting hungry. Okay. So this is loading. This is exciting. So this can store 2,400. And this can make a lot less of that. Oh, that's an idea for the last bit of oxtail I have that didn't quite fall off the bone. Ooh. Yeah, make a good stock. Make a good stock with that with some put some noodles in. We'll make a good base for a ramen type thing. We've got chicken noodles, some random veg, and always got some stock in. So gonna try making a very cheap and easy kind of ramen thing. Sigoth was talking about maybe just boiling it for ramen too. Yeah, it's just something like I love Japanese food, and it's just and like Asian cuisine. It's just yeah, so tasty. Started craving Asian style pork belly. Oh, yes. Any kind of pork belly is great. Trying to remember if you have some in the freezer. I always know what fresh stuff we've frozen. Yeah, it's rare that we actually put fresh stuff in the freezer because it's so convenient just to grab some, just to go shopping and grab fresh stuff. We only ever do it if we like for some reason don't eat the planned meals. Mid-sized chest freezer. Yeah, okay. We have a fridge freezer in our kitchen. So, yeah. I imagine could be quite hard to keep track. Okay, so we want this to be a soup again. Just keeping an eye out for any creatures, because I've not actually come across any when I've been doing this today. Which is, I don't know whether it's good or worrying. Couple butcher shop options. Nice. One of which is only open once a week and has rotating stock. So you need to stock up when shopping there. That's fair. We literally just do supermarket shops. Like, it's not as good. Like, it's probably not as good quality. It's definitely not as good quality. And just generally questionable, but it's just what the most common thing is, right, in the UK these days. Like, part of my childhood was somewhere that had like a proper butchers in the village. That was so nice. We didn't use it very much, but when we did. Oh, no, that's too far away. Whoops. Try Supin a little closer. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, it's actually at a university that has a class on how to be a butcher. Ooh. That's really handy. I'm not surprised you use there. That's cool. I would definitely use something like that. I don't mind a few slightly oddly shaped cuts of high quality meat. It's always the quality you go for, not necessarily the shape. Well, it's quality I go for, not the shape. Well, you just end up with seasonal meat that way. Kind of like you've got seasonal veg. Well, most people get seasonal veg. You get seasonal meat. But you get to try some really interesting things, though. The last few times we've had ground elk. Wow, that is interesting. Mostly beef pork and lamb. Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, spiders down there. Good thing I'm not actually down there. I'm up here. Don't think they can get me. But not gonna attempt it. Ugh. They move so weird. I don't like it. And the lamb comes from a sister school that teaches animal husbandry. So it's a university product through and through. Wow. So you really know where it's come from. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of concrete while I'm doing this. Ah. Because I'm doing the extra bits. Didn't want to have to come back. Oh. Okay, what's going to be the best way to get back up? Probably going all the way back and then using the zip line, I think. Right, can this just go straight through? Yes. Awesome. If it didn't, I could catch myself, but This just makes it so convenient. Well, I think we're more than halfway back, so we've not done badly. Just gonna have to decide where to stop the train. Okay, we're much less than halfway back. But we're not doing badly. Who's aggroing me? You. Recommend rerouting the tracks along the sides of the cliff and then painting a tunnel entrance on the cliff. That always stops the trains on the telly. Oh. Blah. I forgot that there was a spider over here when I first did this. Eat you. Anyway. Oh yeah, so these are the FICS MAS gifts that you get. They're literally just like items. And they just land everywhere. Luckily they don't get in the way of things like trains. I've had a few land on my tracks and the trains have just ignored them. Right, anyway, it is break time again. So I'm just gonna go back down. I will wait here for the break to be over. And I am gonna go. I'll explain them when. Actually, no. I'll explain them now. I can snooze the ads. So the gifts you use to make other things. So I've started my little factory over here. Behind this tree that I've built with the presents I've collected so far. So we've got our little factory here where we are making FICS MAS tree branches, candy canes, and FICS MAS bows. I am thinking about repainting it, but I might do that next week. and it's unlocked a new tree in the MAM, which is literally a Christmas tree. But you can't progress too far until you get certain things that you only get out of the advent calendar, which is in the hub. So we have 50 gifts, which I've just set up a little splitter system to just dump the gifts in here, and they'll just make some things for when we want them. Yeah, I think it's throughout December and January. I think FICS MAS is throughout. But if at some point you get fed up with it, you can. I think there's an option to turn it off. I don't know if it's in here or you've got to be out of on the main screen or something. Yeah, I think you've probably got to be out on the main screen. Yeah, and you're very welcome. So yeah, I'm gonna just go back over here to remind myself that's where I need to go. I'll go stand on the power tower. Yeah, I needed to drop off the presents at some point anyway. I'll just pick up some more as I go. But yeah, I think it's really funny how they just drop from the sky and land on whatever they hit. Sometimes very precariously. What are you doing over here? Is it just the two? Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Everybody that needs to, don't forget, have a little stretch. Make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you have a drink with you. We will be back very shortly.